All right. So we take out our shoes just to take help from the Mother Earth. One of the very important elements is the Mother Earth. And this Kundalini is based in the sacrum bone, and the lower chakras are made from the element of Mother Earth. So just take out your shoes very easily to touch the Mother Earth with your feet. This Mother Earth is very important. Now you have to just put your hands straight on your lap without feeling any discomfort while you are sitting. That's important, because I do not want that you should feel uncomfortable and by that you start moving about. Now, this left hand, as I told you, represents the left side, the emotional side, and the right side is the hand that represents the action. Now, this is the desire that we have, the desire. So to put the desire hand on the left-hand side like this, straight all the time when we have this process of giving relaxation to your chakras, because some of the chakras are in augmented state and they are to be relaxed. You can do it yourself, and how you will do it, I'll just tell you. There are, on the left-hand side, we'll be touching those centers. Now, one is in the heart where resides the spirit, then one is in the upper part of the abdomen, and then another one in the lower part of the abdomen. All of them are on the left-hand side. Now, then one is here. This is the one you catch when you feel guilty, like this here, on the left-hand side of your neck. And then another one is here, and maybe here we may have to ask, and then you come up here on the fontanelle bone area, where I'll ask you to put the palm on top of your fontanelle bone area. Just now it's hot, but it will be all right. Let's do it. Now, it's very simple. You have to keep your eyes shut throughout, because there's no mesmerism, nothing like that. It has to happen within yourself. The attention is sucked in, and it's better to keep your eyes shut, because if your eyes are open, the Kundalini may not rise. And it doesn't trouble you, it doesn't give you any problem, nothing of the kind, and you feel extremely relaxed, and you feel fine. All right. So now we close our eyes. First of all, please do not feel guilty for anything, even for asking questions or anything. Don't feel guilty. Whatever I have said, just forget it. Be kind to yourself. Be very kind to yourself. And you have to respect yourself. Now, at this stage, put your right hand on your heart, on the left-hand side. Left-hand side is the heart. So put your right hand on the heart. Now keep your eyes shut and try to look within your heart. In the sense, put your attention to your heart and say, you have to ask now me a real question, which is the intelligent question. Ask a question, Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times. Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times. Mother, am I the spirit? Now, raise this hand, lower this hand on the abdomen, on the upper part, on the left-hand side. Lower this hand on the left-hand side, on the upper part of your stomach. Here is another center, the center of the primordial master. As you become the spirit, you become the master, you become the guru. So now, logically, you have to ask another question. Mother, am I my own master? Ask a question. Mother, am I my own master? Ask the question 3 times. That's a sensible question. You are your own master. You don't need any master whatsoever. I'm not your master. I'm just your mother. That's all. Now, after asking this question, you lower your hand again on the lower part of your abdomen. And this is a very important center, which is called Swadhisthana, which looks after the aortic plexus in our being. Now, press the fingers in and say at this point, because at this point, I must confess, I cannot cross your freedom. You are free to choose. If you want to have the true knowledge, you have to ask for it. I cannot force on you. So you have to say, Mother, please give me true knowledge. Give me pure knowledge. I want pure knowledge. The technique of pure knowledge, which is the another meaning of the word yoga. You have to say this 6 times because there are 6 petals to this center. There are 6 also plexuses, subplexuses to the aortic plexus. Again you are feeling guilty. Please don't feel guilty. Please don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty for anything. You have done nothing wrong. Now raise this hand again to the upper part of your stomach, where the center of the primordial master is. As you have asked for the technique, I will tell you, you have to at this center assert to say, I am my own master. Just say that. You have to say 10 times with full confidence. Say, Mother, I am my own master, because there are 10 subplexuses. Like 10 valencies, we have these 10 plexuses. Forget your masters and forget all the slavery, All right, good. 10 times. Now, raise this right hand to your heart, again to your heart. Here resides your spirit. Again in the technique, you assert. This is the mantra you have to say at this point. Mother, I am the spirit. In all humility, in all your glory, you accept, assume, Mother, I am the spirit. You have to say this 12 times. But don't feel guilty. Now I have to tell you that God is the ocean of love. He is the ocean of compassion. But best of all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So please don't feel guilty, because what sin can you commit that He cannot forgive? We are challenging His power of forgiveness when we feel guilty. Please don't feel guilty. Without feeling guilty, say, Mother, I am the spirit. Hold on. 12 times, because there are 12 petals. It's more on the left, it's all. Nothing on the right. Better. But left Nabhi is too much. It moves from here. Now, move this hand upward and put it, the right hand. You have to move the right hand, left hand towards me. Put it on the left-hand side of your neck, at the base, touching almost the left side of your spinal cord and pressing it a little with it. At this point, from the front, you have to take the hand from the front, not from the back, but from the front side. Hold it tight. Here, now, you have to say with full confidence, with all love and understanding about yourself. Mother, I am not guilty. Please say that 16 times. And if you are too much of it, you better say it 108 times to punish yourself. If you are too indulgent in that kind of a thing. Rising up to the Agya. Ah. Now raise this hand on top of your forehead across. And hold it, your forehead. People might say it's very difficult, Mother, how can we forgive? But it's a myth that you do not forgive anyone or you forgive anyone, because when you do not forgive, you suffer, not the other. So please say, Mother, I forgive everyone. You'll be surprised. When you say that from your heart, this center will open out. Now, if you are still feeling guilty, it's better that you put your hand at the back of your head. Hold it tight. All of you should do it. And once for all say, Oh Lord, forgive me if I have done any mistakes. Just once for all, but don't feel guilty after saying that, or not before also. Just say that, Oh Lord, forgive me if I have said anything wrong or if I have done anything wrong against you. Hold your back of your head, as they call it, the optic lobe. Three times. But don't feel guilty. Please don't feel guilty. That's very important. Go to the. Say from your heart that if I have done anything wrong, now don't count that. Just say it in general. Don't count what you have done wrong, whatever you have done wrong. Please don't count. Just say if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. That's all. Because you are the spirit. And if you are the spirit, what wrong can you do? You have to just become the spirit, that's all. You come out of the mud like a lotus. Now, put this hand on top of your head on the fontanelle bone area, which was soft in the childhood, which is called as talu. Now, press it with your palm and move your scalp. At this point, again, the another part of yoga, I cannot cross your freedom because you have to ascend in your own freedom and glory. So you have to say that you want your realization and that I should give you that realization. So you have to say, Mother, I want my realization, please give me realization. And that you have to say 7 times because there are 7 centers, the seat of 7 centers in the brain. Now, and push it hard and move it clockwise. Push that part hard and with your palm. Now, put down your hand, please, down below. And lift your left hand and see if there's a cool breeze coming out. Move it up and down. Pay attention there. About 4 inches or 5 inches. Just move it up and down. Now put the other hand. Now see with that hand. On top of your head. Now put another hand like that. It's like a mountain. Change your hands, please, again. Do you feel the cool breeze?